Dragonite is coming, ladies and gentlemen, to Pokemon Unite. Let's take a look. Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I bring you guys a brand new video today, and today we are diving into the world of Pokemon Unite as they have just dropped a holiday festivities trailer, throwing down with a new map, revamped Dragonite, a ton of skins, and much, much more. And I'll tell you what, this couldn't come at a better time in Pokemon Unite's life cycle, as things have been a little sketchy lately in the world of Pokemon Unite. So I'm gonna give my thoughts. It's been a while since I did a Unite video. I still am playing the game. I'm still competing. I'm gonna give you guys the breakdown. We're gonna take a look at the footage, talk a little bit about Dragonite, and much, much more. Hit that like button down below if you guys enjoy these videos, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new so you don't miss out on our epic Pokemon content. Let's do it. So the first thing I want to mention is, by the way, I am currently partnering with Smash GG for the Shiny League tournament, and there's a big event going on this Saturday. You can check the description below for an invite to the Discord or to the Twitter to find out more. But if you want to compete in a tournament, we've got a $10,000 cash prize over the course of the few months for the Shiny League. So come enter, have some fun. The event is going on Saturday. I'd love to face you. I'll be streaming it and competing myself. All right, so here is the holiday trailer. Let's take a look at it and see what they've got in store for us. First of all, right out the gates, they hit you with the Pikachu Santa, as well as the Crustle with a strawberry shortcake on its back. I don't know why he's got a strawberry, and he's got Christmas gloves. I'm a little confused, but as a Crustle fan, I love it. I love it. Now, really quickly, we see that they reskinned the map, which is huge. And they don't just reskin it, they actually change the mobs too, which you'll see here in a bit. But they reskin it, change the statues, freeze it over, all that good stuff. And we see kind of the reskin of the menu, the UI. Very nice, Pikachu. I love this, by the way. Pikachu just gets up on a sleigh and rides away. That has got to be one of my favorite animations. Of course, Christmas presents falling out everywhere. There was a Panpour just there, which I actually didn't notice the first time I watched this. Corphish seems to still be in the map, but it looks like they changed what normally would be Apoms here. Is this where Apoms would be? I think yeah, Apom and Corphish would be in the middle. They changed Apoms out for Panpour and maybe other monkeys. Here's Crustle, of course, getting a new skin, and him using his Unite move, of course. He's got a strawberry on his head. I still lost on that. 3 new skins here, Cramorant, Snorlax, and Mr. Mime all getting chef skins. The Mr. Mime skin had leaked months ago, right? So we've been waiting for the chef skin for a while. Cram getting its first skin in the game, and of course, that sounds funny. And of course, Snorlax getting the new chef outfit, which is dope. I'm still a fan of the berry outfit for Snorlax. I don't think that ever gets beaten. That's just such a great outfit. Big Snorlax, of course, cooking up a little bit, and Mime doing his little mime time, pantomime. And then the big reveal, which actually had been leaked a few weeks back, is Dragonite. And we're gonna take a look here. Dragonite looks like a flamethrower type attack. That looks like he's using flamethrower there to hit. Oh, it looks like they're replacing out the Combees and Vespiquen with Cubchews and Bearticks. Very nice. Apom swapped out for Panpour for the holiday season. This is exactly what I've been asking for so long. I feel like they needed to do this for the Halloween event. They didn't. They did a 4v4 map instead, or 3v3 map. This is what we needed from the beginning. Even if they don't change the core map gameplay, changing the spawns of the Pokemon just for aesthetics, just get people excited about it. Seems like they've replaced what I'm assuming Boufflant to be Stantler now, and looks like he's got some sort of Skull Bash, charge, tackle, takedown type of move here, where he knocks him up and does a little bit of damage. So that could be actually really strong, that knock-up move. We see the flamethrower here, and then again, the knock-up creating confusion and stunning. Very, very good. And then we see what looks to be Fly or Draco Meteor. I don't think that's a Unite move. That looks to be a Draco Meteor type move to me, right? He flies up, comes back down, and then you see the meteors falling. So I'm gonna assume this is Draco Meteor, and that could be so good if he's able to get like a long distance away, kind of like Talonflame's fly. That could be really strong. We believe Dragonite to be an all-arounder at this point, by the way. And for those who haven't been keeping up with the game, Serena comes out this week as well, as there's a huge maintenance downtime tomorrow on Thursday, and they're gonna be starting these updates soon. Obviously, tons of clothes for the people who play, and it seems like they might be doing some sort of advent calendar of sorts, showing off all the different Pokemon that you can play. Lots of different styles, hats, and everything like that, which is great. And this is gonna be big because they're gonna be releasing Serena this week, and then presumably Dragonite next week or the 2 weeks later. So that's actually really big. I think that's going to be huge for the game. They really need something big. Looks like they're also reskinning this stadium as well for this is the 4v4 mode, I think. I like this stadium. They replaced in Articuno over Avalugg, and a bunch of like stickers and decorations that you can utilize for the holiday season. Very nice stuff. And of course, Delibird. Festivities begin on the 15th, so we've got a little bit of time before that actually begins, but still pretty awesome nonetheless. So after we looked at all that, obviously Dragonite coming is big. We saw a couple of its attacks, Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, seemingly some sort of a stun move, takedown maybe. Looks all really good there. Obviously Serena's coming to the game over the next few days, as I had mentioned, but a lot of people have been frustrated with the lack of communication from Pokemon Unite and the fact that they've really kind of just fallen flat when it comes to communication. For those who don't know, Twitch just hosted an event called Twitch Rivals where there was a $20,000 prize with Samsung to do a Pokemon Unite tournament, and at no point in any point of time did Pokemon Unite acknowledge that tournament and publicize it. And I feel like things like that are absolutely crushing the game in terms of trying to develop it as an esport, trying to develop it as something more than just a casual game. I think anyone who's touched the game understands that solo queue is a brutal experience. My understanding is this is pretty normal among this genre, but nonetheless, I think there needs to be a separate queue for solo queue and team squads. There's a lot of things that I think this game needs, and this is coming from a place of passion as someone who really enjoys Pokemon Unite. I legitimately play on a team. You know, I've got sponsors for my team. We're competing. We've got the Shiny League. Like, I put a lot of time and effort into Unite. I want it to succeed, but I feel that there's just been continuous missteps on their part of how they can do things. You know, the Unite Twitter posts something and then we don't get anything about it for hours and hours and hours. And I know there's time zones, but still, they post patch notes. They don't give us any details in the patch notes. The transparency has been very, very bad, unfortunately. And it's been disappointing. It's been disappointing. And to be honest, I haven't really covered a ton of Unite on the channel because I've been so busy with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, but I have been streaming it. And, you know, I hope to dive back in and really create some great content for this game. This could be the revitalization that we need. I think from a balance perspective, the game is in one of the best places it's been, right? I really feel like the game is super balanced right now, with the exception of a few Pokemon that could get some buffs, and you could maybe tune down a few Pokemon a little bit, but generally speaking, it's in a pretty good balanced spot. The metagame is very defined right now, though, for those who haven't followed it. You basically run Lucario top, bottom lane you're running Eldegoss, and you're running Wigglytuff or Snorlax or Mr. Mime, and then you're running an attacker, which is Venusaur or Pikachu or Ninetales pretty much, and then you have your jungler, which is Zeraora or Decidueye or Cinderace or Greninja. Generally speaking, that's pretty much what the metagame is right now. So Pokemon like Slowbro don't really have a place, Gardevoir, Crustle in some comps maybe, but there's a handful of Pokemon that aren't really relevant, so we'll see how that shakes up with Serena being introduced, and of course Dragonite being introduced as new all-arounders. I'm hoping that one of them can contest with Lucario and essentially counter it, because we really need to shake up to that Lucario slot top lane, and maybe that'll change the metagame for good. So we'll see how it all shakes down. I'm excited though, big announcement for Unite. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I didn't mean to make this super negative at the end. I just really want this game to do well. I really enjoy the game. So that's that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.